Good morning. It is Tuesday, the 10th of May. We continue the saga of the Exodus today, having skipped nearly a whole week because of my clergy school that I was involved in last week. We are now at Exodus chapter 32, reading from verses 21 to 35. And really what has happened, and I would encourage you to read the whole of chapter 35 of Exodus, chapter 32 rather, that Moses has brought the people to the foot of the mountain, and there God has begun to speak to the people. He has begun to form them into a nation. And if you read through from where we left off last week to where we are today, you will see how God has given many rules and regulations. It's almost, for me, as if God is creating the constitution of this new nation, how they are to live in amongst the people around them, and how they are to interact with one another. They're not yet in the promised land, the land where they will settle forever, but they are on that journey and they are safe. They have escaped from the wrath of the Egyptians, and God is preparing them for the next stage and laying the foundations now for the new nation he is building. I'm pretty certain that all the people that were there were not direct descendants of the 12 tribes, but were a disparate group of people. And so God was blending them, molding them into this one nation. It struck me that they were there for a lengthy period of time. You hear about Moses up and down the mountain numerous times. He gets the 10 commandments. In the reading today, he returns with those same commandments written on stone. So it's not talking about the same visit. This is a number of visits later. And no doubt the people have camped. There's presumably sufficient water and food. It's a place of rest and recuperation and also of preparation. And it is this preparation that God is performing with the people. But the people perhaps become a little lax. They are well fed and happy, and they begin to let down their guard. And so when Moses is up the mountain, they begin to say, this fellow Moses, they're complaining to Aaron, this fellow Moses who brought us here, he's disappeared. Maybe he's died on the mountain. How much longer must we hang around? The people are losing faith. They're losing their trust in their leader. And so they turn to the other leader, Aaron, who proves at this moment to be a terrible leader because he simply continues with their desire, and he says, give us your gold earrings, etc. Presumably this is part of the loot plundered from Egypt, and he makes a golden calf out of the gold earrings that they melt down. That in itself is a lengthy process. He shapes it and tools it to become ever more like that of a calf. And God sends Moses back down the mountain saying, the people have turned their backs on me. Go down and see what's happening and sort this out. Moses, in his anger, when he sees what's happening, throws the 10 commandments, the stone tablets, on the ground, shattering them into pieces. He challenges the people. He destroys the golden calf, makes them drink the water in which this gold, now all chopped up and ground up, has been thrown. And then the Levites come to his support, and they go out and they slaughter quite a large number of the people who are engaging in this revelry and have turned their backs on God. God himself had wanted to destroy the people, and Moses intervenes, but God says certainly they will be punished. And we finish the reading, verse 35, in this plague that comes, and many people die as a result. And the lesson really for me, apart from the historical and interesting significance of what happened, is the fact that when we become relaxed and comfortable, often we do turn away from God. So let us be aware of that danger. I don't think the solution is that we must never be comfortable and relaxed, but that we must always make a point that when we are comfortable and relaxed and we let our guard down a little, that we do not engage in godless revelry, turning our backs on God and doing the wrong thing. So let us always be mindful that as human beings we are fallen and we are so prone so quickly to sin. let us be disciplined, especially when we are relaxed. And then we forget to pray and forget to go to church and we begin to do our own thing. Be aware of that risk. Folks, have a wonderful day and we'll chat again tomorrow. God bless.